And I'm going to read St. Clair's comment again. She's asking, for the sake of all ladies who may be unaware and for the men who may not know about this, would it be possible for you to highlight any preventative measures that can be taken to avoid such, and then to avoid such situations? And then also, please share any available support systems within our society that can assist women in our community, especially here in the US, where life can quickly become lonely. Wamboi.
That's a great question. So unfortunately, because they don't know the exact cause, it's hard to say how you can prevent this, but some things do help. Being in shape helps. Eating well helps. Hormonal balance, which, some people try to control that on their own. But like if you have a qualified doctor who understands, they can help you regulate those emotions correctly, and then they can also tell you affordable ways for that. So like I was saying, the medication that was costing about $1,500, when I ended up seeing Dr. Peters, she was like, oh, you can just use a manufacturer's coupon. And I was like, huh?
Wow.
Yeah. Brought the cost down to $5.
Teacher. What do you mean by a manufacturer's coupon? Because at the point in time when you are being asked for this money, it's not like you went to those things that we get that has a coupon somewhere. Or is there a coupon somewhere that you're given by the people in the hospital who supply the medication?
So that's why your medical team is so important, because they know how to navigate these things, I don't know. That's what I can say to that. Because, as a patient, I'm not thinking that far ahead, right?
Yeah.
Like, I want relief. Even if it's $1,500, ntaipata somehow, some way, That's where your head is at. But, having people who understand those nuances within the medical system make a huge difference. And then the second part of the question was about resources that can help people. So some of the resources that can help people are their support groups, even on social media. Like there's Endo Black in Baltimore, there's Be More Flow. So in wherever you live, there tends to be chapters that can help people and different forms of help. So sometimes it's just, going on there and then you see that someone else has those symptoms and you're like, oh, okay, I'm not alone in this, or certain things that help people. So for me, one of the things that helped when I had heavy bleeding was there's a, gosh, I can't believe I'm blanking out on it, but there's a supplement you can buy on Amazon, like $20. And like I asked the doctor, I was like, hey, people in the support group are saying this is helpful. Can I take it? And she looked at the ingredients and she was like, yeah, try it. So that helped me, but it was that like vila mesamoku ni kwa kamkunji, right? Like yo kuambiana.
Yes.
People's kamkunji.
People's kamkunji.
Yeah. Like that sharing of information, because that is affecting someone's not just their health, but even their financial health, right? You would like for somebody to pay you $1,500, but not for you to spend
$1,500.
Yeah, especially when you can spend $5 or $20. And then also in Kenya, there's a group called EndoKenya. Elsie Mandera is a healthcare activist who has also had, suffered through endometriosis to the point where she lost her ovaries, and having a child was, naturally or biologically was not an option for her, but she's taken her pain into purpose. And then also another good thing about being connected to these groups is you can also learn about research opportunities, because there are universities or certain places that are looking for a patient population so that we can help the next generation of girls and young women